Hi bakers and chefs, this is Chef Owen's Odd Kitchen, and today we will be making chocolate cake roll with peanut butter frosting. Okay, so first off you need to preheat your oven to 350. Once you do that, you'll get a pan. You'll spray it with cooking spray. If you don't have cooking spray, you could always use oil. And you will put foil over it and then spray it again so it won't stick to the sides or anything like that. Okay. First up we will need to do is 3 eggs. Two. And 3. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, we will need to mix it until it is, well, bubbling. In other words, okay, so we'll need to mix the eggs until it's frothy, which basically means until it's a little bubbly. Wait until it is frothy, and I'll check back in once we're done. Okay, we're back, and one more thing I forgot to say was you have to mix it for about 3 minutes until it's, well, frothy. Okay, next thing we will need to do is add in 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Okay, sugar. Okay, here it is. That's 1. That's 2. And that is 3. Okay. So that's the sugar. 2 tablespoons of coffee. Okay, so this we're gonna need 3 teaspoons of coffee, or 2, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna dump 2 teaspoons of coffee in there. Okay. Next thing that we will need to do is Next thing we will need to do is add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Yeah. Okay, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. Let's mix. Mix until it looks good, and we will check back in once it's done mixing. Next thing we will need to do is add 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. So, got my 1/4 cup. Okay. Stop it. Okay. There. Okay. What's that up? Next thing we will need to do is add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, because salt basically brings out the flavor of it. Okay. There's that. Okay. Next thing was add 3/4 of a cup of flour. Okay, so I got 1/4 of a cup, so let's keep going until we are done with the 3/4. Okay, that's 2/4. Last one. Okay, and then 3/4. There. Okay, next thing we will need to do is 1 teaspoon of baking powder. There. Okay. Now let's stir until it's blended. That's good. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to need to pour it into the pan. Spatula here. Okay, so let's just put that out there. Okay. There. I'm going to put that in the sink. Okay, so the batter is going to be thin. So also don't forget to scrape the stuff off, the powder and stuff off the sides and mix it fit. So let's pour it into here. Keep going until it's fully empty. Okay. It's not much, but we had to double the recipe because the pan was there's too little for this pan. So we're gonna put it in the oven. Okay, we're going to need to bake it for 10 to 15 minutes. So while that is happening, we're going to make the frosting for it. We're going to need 1 cup of butter, 1 cup, two sticks. Second one. Now that's okay. We're gonna do 1 cup of peanut butter. So while we're getting that, I'm gonna pause the video because that might take a while. Okay, so we finished that. So after you finish doing the cup of peanut butter, put it in the mixer, and then take 3 cups of powdered sugar and put it Thank you. Now we're going to put the third one in since, yeah. Okay, that's the third. Another one, okay, so next we need to do 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. Put it in the mixer. Okay. Now, last but not least, we need to use 2 tablespoons of milk. Okay. Oh, I actually forgot. We need to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract in, okay, and, I just say 2. Okay. Difficulties. Okay. There. Okay. So, now let's mix it. We'll be back, or we'll pause it and we'll be back once it's done and we'll show you guys what it will look like. Okay, bakers and chefs, this is what the frosting should look like. It's nice, it's whipped, and it tastes amazing. So, we took the cake out of the oven, and we put a towel before we took it out of the oven, and we put it on a cookie rack with powdered sugar sprinkled on it. And you put the tin, and then you basically just have to go for, flip over the cake, so it will look nice, and just take off the tin foil carefully and slowly.
So now we're going to roll our cake. So we're going to put one side of the towel onto the actual cake. And we're going to roll it as tightly as we can while it's warm. If we do this when it's cold, it's going to break. So we're going to do this while it's warm. And Chef Owen is going to put it in the oven for an hour for it to cool.
Yes.
So we'll check back in just a few minutes.
Yes. She meant to say, put it in the fridge. Okay, we're back after about an hour, bakers and chefs. So, this is what it should look like. Okay. So, let's unroll it.
Very carefully.
Yes, very careful.
And it will crack just a little, but just be very careful with it.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, now we're going to add,
Okay.
so now we're going to just add some peanut butter.
Frosting.
Frosting. And we're just going to frost it.
Okay. Just about done with the inside frosting. So,
So here's the hard part. So now, I'm going to roll it back up, but without the towel. Just go very slow. Very, very slow.
there we go. There we go.
Okay.
So, for toppings, we are going to be using chopped peanut bar cups.
Mm-hmm. There's our peanut butter roll.
Okay. So should we frost the outside?
Now we're gonna finish frosting the outside, and then we're gonna top it with our peanut butter cup garnish.
So, okay, we're back. So look at this. Okay, so last thing we're gonna do is just just put it all on top of it.
All of our peanut butter cups. And this was about a cup of peanut butter cups before we chopped them. But you could top it with anything you want.
Okay. I'll be back. Okay, let's try it.
You're gonna take one?
That is really good.
It is very good. Then you can fill it with whatever you want. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you bakers and chef in the next video. Bye.